Welcome, I'm Bryon Mogul. I'll be your host for the next few minutes as we explore how ancient civilizations and modern society alike have celebrated the summer solstice as the most significant time of the year. Although the reasons will vary individually, collectively we treat this calendrical period with the utmost importance. For example, 3 very popular local bands kick off their tour that very weekend. This practice dates back to well before recorded history and persists today in the form of our dates for summer, school vacations, even our astrological signs. These are not random dates, but rather polished and reinforced with respect to 30 millennia of practice. In scientific terms, the solstice represents an equal amount of night and day for a given area on the Earth. As you can see from this chart, the amount of sunlight in the beginning of the seasons will vary depending on where on the globe you live. In the recent half century or so, the balance and equality associated with that solstice has come to mean more symbolic things. These can range from June weddings to power company peak time. So the question arises, how do we celebrate the solstice practically and still honor the 30,000 years or so of balance, equality, and solidarity associated with it?
Announcing the only place where you can suck a positive way the right type of energy and be accepted for who you are
and not be burned as a witch.
Your friendly neighborhood rogue bar.
I am totally honored to have Carol and Andy from Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers headlining this year's Solstice Festival. Andy Barunda is certainly one of the very best guitarists in the Valley, and Carol is a kick-ass songwriter. She's got like a 30 decibel pitch-perfect voice. These guys can super energize a crowd in seconds, and by the time they're done, you're numb with excitement. Just about everybody in the Valley has been influenced by Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers. I had the good fortune of playing immediately after them on New Year's Eve in my first big gig, and I've been sought after for session and live work ever since. So make sure you get there early because they're playing at 9 o'clock. Our band, the Rhythm Wolves, will feature Joy Stanley on keyboards and vocals, and me on guitar, Rick Bellinger on bass, and Dave Barnard on drums. We'll also be getting some help from our intern, Rebecca Cabello, on backup vocals and guitar, and from Joey Weisgerber, who's an awesome guitarist, switching off leads and helping me with rhythms. Our music, some of what you're listening to now, still has my signature Middle Eastern or Egyptian guitar scales and that kind of gypsy feel to it. I'm talking about a big variety of songs that everybody in the band contributed on, and what I consider to be masterpiece compositions of music. And it's all going to be fronted by an out-of-this-world singer who brings her own dark but beautiful songwriting to the table. You have no idea what you're in for. Please come early. We play at 10. Acme Dynamite features Kevin Dahl on vocals and lead guitar. I'm playing bass, and Dave Bernard is the percussionist. We play at 8 o'clock, but you can get a sneak peek of that at Focal on June 6th. What would any kind of party be without the Manic Monkeys? The originals are catchy. They're just simply amazing. Every time I see them, I have a great time. And they are, beyond a doubt, the nicest band anybody's ever met anywhere. You can catch them right around midnight as we ring in the new solstice. The Old Storm is Andrew Sotelo band. He has a great voice, and he's an outstanding guitar player. He has sick vintage gear. Throw up the name Rhythm Wolf. He plays the leather. Joey Weisgerber is one of the finest guitar players I know. He's precise as a Swiss timepiece and never misses a fret. He's a hell of an entertainer, and you're going to love it. He plays around 7:30. Bob Noxious is a great entertainer himself. He's also a good friend, and he's starting the night off at 7 o'clock. There will be free food, tarot card reader, artists,